Hi,
Hi.
how are you? I am here with Danika Powers. Did I say that right?
Yes, you did.
I love your name. It's beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah, so where are you located at?
I am just outside of Houston, Texas.
Oh, so jelly. Oh my gosh. I'm here in Indiana.
Is it cold?
Cold. It's like
It's hot here.
it's like 17 degrees. It's warm.
Oh gosh. I think
I don't
we're
know. I think the last time I checked it was 17, but when I walked outside, it didn't seem too bad. Yesterday was horrid.
we're at 72 right now. So
Ugh, so
it's 11 o'clock in the morning here. So
oh, I want to move.
we
Well,
had a very strong front come through last night. So we had tornadoes in the area. So it
oh,
was a long night.
yeah,
Yeah.
yes. Well, so you're over there in Texas having a good time. So you have been, you are a mentor. And how long have you been a mentor?
Oh gosh. The years have gone by so fast. Probably about 5 years.
5 years.
I
Okay.
was one of the first ones. So
That's
yeah,
awesome. That is
yeah,
awesome. Yeah. And you're like admin too, right?
yes.
Yes. So
And admin.
you're like the big woman. One of the big women on campus. So how did you get started with gliders? Tell me that story.
Oh, I love this story. So I had a friend who had rescued a glider, and she really didn't know what to do with him. He was in a little cage, and
When was this?
this was, oh gosh, I believe it was in 2015.
Okay.
So that's when I started. It was December of 2015 is when I got it, or November, whatever, one of those months. um, they called me up and asked me if I would like to have the glider, and I was like, "Well, of course I would. He's so cute." I didn't know what I was doing. So I went on Facebook and I found a bunch of different pages and I joined and I finally, started asking questions. Well, the one that I asked questions to was really mean to me. They were like, "You shouldn't have gliders." I'm like, "Really? Okay. I'm asking for help. Y'all are not helping." So as I'm on there, thinking, okay, I can't do this. I don't want to be on Facebook with, these questions I have. I'll have to do something else. Aaliyah found me and she rescued me.
Oh,
And yeah, it was amazing. And she took me and under her wing and just she offered me a free pouch, and I was floored that there was a community that was nicer than the one that I had joined. So I definitely it was Sugar Glider Guardians for me.
aw.
Yeah, so that's how I started, and then I've been a foster failure ever since.
Yes.
Yeah,
Fellow foster failure. I
yeah,
love that. I love
yes.
that how you said that.
I love my babies.
Foster failure. I love that. So so you met Aaliyah and she mentored you pretty much.
Yes.
Yeah,
Her
that's
and
wonderful.
yeah, her and Katrina, I kind of just like I would always ask them questions, and they always had an answer for me. So, and we all learned together, and it was I'm still learning. There's still things, and I don't know everything.
Aw.
Yeah, but I'll find out if I can.
Right, right. I don't think anybody knows everything. And it's nice to have our little um, group that we can bounce things off of each other.
Exactly.
Yeah. So you got your first one and then you got mentored. And then what made you decide to start mentoring?
Um,
Aaliyah?
knowing that yeah, Aaliyah, yeah,
Yeah.
just knowing that I had so many questions, and then there were these people that I know that they have questions, but they're not asking because they're scared to. I'm glad that we have the mentoring program. It's very important.
Right,
Yeah.
right. So did you have any, tell me about a story that where you had difficulty that actually helped you learn. But
I have a
I
okay.
like
Oh, okay. So I had a baby that was um I guess he was rescued. I rescued him. He was rescued. Um Somebody handed him over. So he was little, he was starving. He, it just came out of pouch and was abandoned, and um I was determined that he was going to be healthy and he was going to be good. And I mean, I've had two of them, but the first one, he's my baby. He is just always on me. And I mean, he's not on me right now. I have somebody else,
Oh,
but yeah, that was a whole learning process because I didn't know anything about babies. I don't, I've only dealt with rescues, and so I had no idea that they needed as much care as they did. So um, there was that, and then there's, excuse me, then there has been just situations where I have Ghost, which is um, one of the gliders that had been rescued by Aaliyah, and she was a self mutilator, and she started chewing her tail, and she no longer has a tail or a back leg. Um, and she was hard to take care of. She's very, very sassy. She
I like the term sassy.
yes, she's very sassy. She had been taken away from her mate, and they had been separated, and they were both really depressed. And when they finally got back together, it was just beautiful. There's, a picture that's floating around on our page where she is just hugging him as tight as she can, and it's so
Oh,
yeah. So they needed each other, and I was able to get them back together, so that was good.
that is so sweet. I love that. I like that so much. So, what is your family dynamic like? Pets, kids, and how does this affect the glider household?
Um, my kids, I have three boys, three sons, and a husband, and they all love the gliders. My youngest, he's 11, and every time he hears the cage is open, he's like, "Mom, can I see the babies? Can I see the babies?" Like, come
Oh,
on, they love him too. They climb all over him. Um, my middle son, he'll handle him if he has to. It's not that he doesn't love him. He's just got other things going on.
yeah.
And my oldest, he's their favorite tree. They just climb all over him, and so
Oh,
they they do great. And we're not able to have cats or dogs because my husband and most of the kids are allergic. So yeah, and I've always been a cat person, and getting older, I'm a dog person too. I just
yeah.
love animals. So it hasn't it hasn't affected us. We still have something to cuddle, and they love it, and the gliders love us, so we're good.
That's interesting to know that they're allergic to the dander and such of the dogs and cats, but not to the gliders. So that's good.
Exactly. Yeah, and we did have a Holland Lop too. She recently passed away, but they weren't allergic to her either. So that was,
What
you
is
know,
a
different.
Holland?
Holland Lop rabbit. It's a little have ears that flap down. Yeah. Yeah. She's so cute. I miss her. Yeah.
That's nice. That is so nice. So, over the years, what would you say the most important thing you've learned from being a glider slave? That's what I call it.
Oh, that they need water, at least two sources every single day. There have been times that I've gone and checked the water, the mechanism, and they were stuck. And I had one cage that if I hadn't have checked it that morning, they wouldn't have had water for about 24 hours. So I check whenever I go and put the food in the evenings, and I check every single bottle. I have 13 gliders, 5 cages. I have probably about 13 bottles on the cages. And I check every evening. And then when I take the food out in the morning, I check then too. And that's when they were stuck. So, and it was 2 bottles were stuck, same cage.
Yeah,
So,
I have a bottle, and then I have and I have a bottle down here. And
mhm.
I'm super scared about that. And then I also have a bowl
Oh
that I
yeah.
up on the like the very top one, so that
Oh
they or whatever in it. And I put it right under where the bowl is in case it drips. And then I clean it every night and put new water every night. But I'm just like, it gives me anxiety. Like that is like scary to me. Like the
yeah.
fact that they didn't put that water gives me
Yeah,
so much
it's a
anxiety.
scary thing. I was really nervous whenever I checked it and they didn't have water. I was so apologetic. I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm
I
so
know, I know.
sorry.
It only takes once for you to be like terrified because mine did that too. I was like, oh my gosh, how long has this thing not been working?
Mhm.
Never
Yeah.
again. Never again.
Yeah, I like the water idea, the bowl underneath the water. That's a good idea.
Yeah, because the one was dripping and I thought, well, this would be perfect. And then I just, make sure it's nice and fresh and every
Yeah.
day. It's
Yeah,
great. I love it because it makes me feel comfortable too that they have water. And I put
exactly.
the shelf like really high, so they have to go up to get it.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So would that be your number one piece of advice you would give people, or do you have another one?
I think that's probably the number one. That's always something that I'm concerned about always.
Yeah.
So, other just, make sure that their pouches don't have holes in them, because I have a chewer and she's ghost, of course, the one that doesn't have a tail or leg. And just make sure, just check their pouches every day.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and also have patience with them. They're, we're big, they're little, so they
Yeah.
will be scared. Yeah.
Well, I like how you some of the words that I've heard you use. I like it because I think that it shows your attitude. Like it's really cool. It's really awesome because instead of saying they're mean or they're whatever, like people get frustrated, like you
Yeah,
said, sassy. Like you
sassy.
said, yeah, your little one was sassy. Yeah. And I just
She
know
was so
like when I had one that like just hated me, like I would just be like, baby, baby, and then it'd yell at me and I'd be like, oh, you're so mad.
Yes, yes. She'll crab at me all the time, and she'll bite. She's bit me and drawn blood, but she's little, she's scared, and
Yeah.
my hand's bigger than she is. So, of course she's gonna be scared, something that big coming out her face. So,
Thing that I had to do, say I probably have scars from
oh yeah.
my meanest one.
Oh
And
no.
I don't have like they are unfortunately no longer around, but I would put yogurt all over my hands.
Smart.
And eventually she
Smart.
stopped biting me. She would come at me and then she'd go,
Uh-huh. Oh yeah. Never mind. You taste good.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's how I won her over.
Good. Smart. That's very smart. Yeah.
Oh, she was so mean. I was like, I have scars forever.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I've had some that are really mean,
yeah,
and it just takes a lot of time and a lot of patience to warm them up, and that's good. Yogurt, I didn't think of that. Yeah.
fun. It's fun
Yeah.
because it's fun when they go to like get you and then they're like, oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a really good learning tool too. Yeah, you don't want to bite me. I have yogurt on my hand.
I know. I
Yeah.
just put that crap all over my hand. I did like this so that it didn't hurt.
Mhm. Yep.
Put it in the bedding because I felt
Mhm.
like you're scared of me putting my hand in the bedding, then that's where I'm gonna put it. And
Yep.
so I just put that yogurt all over and put my hand in there, and I just okay, don't move. And don't jerk because then they'll know. And
Yeah.
then it was
Yeah.
good. Yeah, it was good.
That's a really good idea. Yeah.
Fun. So I need now a fun glider story.
Fun.
These are,
Well, I have another, rescue story. I
oh,
have
yes, that works.
Jack. I have Jack. I guess he was taken from his mom because he had ick, and he's a white glider. They leucistic. They did not expect him to make it. He was given to me, and because I had already taken care of one baby, and he was very lethargic. He he ate, but he wasn't as aggressive as the one that I had right before him in eating. So he very slowly transformed from this little yellow, dirty looking baby into this beautiful little white sugar glider. So I have him. You want to see him?
Yes. I was going to ask next who you had. This introducing Jack.
Yes, Jack. This is Jack.
We need a theme song for him. Jack. Bow, bow, bow.
Come here, baby. He said no.
Come on, baby. I know. He's like, it's 2 a.m. for me. What are you doing?
Exactly. Oh, come here. Let's show.
He's so funny. He's like, no, Mom, please. Oh, hello, little Jack. Hello, baby. What are you doing? You're so beautiful. Oh, gosh. He's not yellow at all.
Nope. Oh, that's okay.
Like, I'm going to bed.
Exactly. Yes.
Oh,
Yeah, I had him and my other little boy, Levi, my other baby, and this right here.
hi, Levi.
No, this is actually, sorry, this is Willow, and she's I call her my little cinnamon roll because she holds her tail.
I love that.
And she's so sweet. She's so little. She's older than Jack, but she's a little glider.
Mhm.
And he's climbing around on my back right now.
He's like, yeah,
but
touching me.
okay, come here.
Do you ever wonder? This is funny. Have you ever wondered how they know the exact spot that you cannot reach? It's so funny. I was like, how in the world did you figure out every glider I've ever?
Yeah, they know. They just know. It. He doesn't want to go back in the pouch. He's like, no.
He's like, we're not
There
doing it.
Okay.
You cut me out. This is your fault.
Exactly. You woke me up, woman.
And now we're about to have some fun.
Yeah. Well, I got him with his brother Levi. And then I decided after so long with just the two of them that I was going to introduce them to my three girls. I had a surrender. It was a mom, and she had two girls that were nursing. And they just immediately, they jumped in the pouch. There was no crabbing. It was just love at first sight for everyone. So that's really good.
That is ideal.
To see that. Yeah.
That is ideal. That's how my first introduction went. And then never had one like that again.
Oh no, I've had that where I've tried so hard to get them to go in the cage, and they just it didn't work.
I think honestly that's introductions are one of my specialty because I've had such a hard time in the past. Like I learn all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
My first intro was very good. So I think God is like, hey, we got to make the first one easy because if we don't, then we're like, she's done. Like, and then after that, we got her hooked.
Mm-hmm.
So I got to see Willow, little baby, little Willow. She's not a baby, but she's tiny.
She is tiny, and her sister's tiny too. She's Willow and Wisp.
Aww.
Yeah. And their mama, she's pretty small too. She's they're small. they're healthy, super soft. They love their diet, so they're just small.
Right. So, do you sell anything or make anything or?
Oh, I put together the e-kits for Sugar Glider Guardians, and I mail out the care packages. So we have a couple of us that do that, but I do that too.
Okay. E-kits and care packages. That's great. Do you like sell them or do you, yeah,
We sell the care packages for Sugar Glider Guardians. Every bit goes towards Sugar Glider Guardians and towards needy sugar gliders. Um, we put together the care packages for people that need them and just mail them out to them. Those are free.
okay.
So yeah, we don't charge for it.
Now, that is awesome. That's good to know. I mean, that's a good highlight there. Now where do you go if they say somebody wants to buy one? A care pack.
On our website we have it, or you can really just you can contact me on Messenger, and I'll get it out to you. And
Okay.
yeah,
Perfect.
yeah.
Perfect. What is your favorite place to buy glider items?
Oh goodness. I don't know. We have several vendors that have really nice stuff. So I just kind of go on there and randomly choose different people when I need stuff. So yeah.
Well, it's nice. It's kind of like, I feel like it's kind of like supporting a small business,
Yes.
going to our vendors, because if they keep getting business and they can keep making cool stuff.
Yes, exactly. Yes.
Exactly. And I really like, trying to remember who it was. I think it was either Morgan or Megan. I can't remember. Makes the monthly boxes, or you can do them by 3 months. You can do it by 6 months. You can do one at a time. It just that
Yeah.
super
It's
interesting to me.
I think it's Morgan, right?
I think it's
I think
Morgan
so. Yeah.
Berlinger.
Berlinger. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure she was adorable. She was my very first video ever. I had so much fun with her.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, I still remember her. I was just, she was adorable. She made me laugh the whole time.
That's great.
Now, what's the most unique item you've ever found that you like?
Oh gosh. There is this ladder, and I don't know exactly what it is, but somebody had made it. And then, again, it was a couple of years ago, so I don't remember who it was. Um, it has, it's different. It's made of fleece and it has different levels. It's kind of like a hanging basket, but the gliders can climb up the strings on the side, not the strings, but the fleece on the side, and choose which level they want to be on. So I call it their apartments. Yeah, and they love them. They love them. So yeah,
Yeah,
that's probably the most unusual thing
that
that
sounds
I
cool.
yeah, it is. They love it.
Okay, so now, drum roll, we're at rapid fire questions.
Oh no.
No. So what I do is I'm just going to ask you a couple questions, and you're going to just, I mean, it's just about you. It has nothing to do with even um, sugar gliders.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So you have to sing karaoke. What song do you sing?
Okay, that one would be easy. That would be Bohemian Rhapsody by Queen.
That would be so fun to see. Yeah.
Yes.
That is so funny.
I love it.
Okay. If you had to pick a title of what would the title of your autobiography be of your life?
Um, hmm, Uncontrolled chaos.
Uncontrolled chaos. Yeah, that is hilarious.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. What is the best advice you're ever given?
Oh, Okay. This has to do with marriage. Um, it was put to me like, don't be an asshole. Don't be the asshole wife. Don't be the asshole husband. Always remember that.
Isn't that a book?
I don't know if it is, but
That's
um,
awesome.
that would, just always be forgiving. The other person is gonna need, your patience just like the gliders do. And, sometimes you can give 100%, sometimes you can't. But if you both give as much as you can, then maybe you'll get to that 100% every day. And don't
Aw.
ever go to bed angry with each other. Always kiss goodnight and just don't go to bed angry. Yeah. Yeah.
That's a hard one.
It is. It is. Yes, it is. But I don't know. That one I've always stuck with, and it makes me feel better when I wake up in the morning that, okay, I let that go because it wasn't that important.
Yeah.
Yeah. It wasn't worth, I don't know, stressing and getting the wrinkles over. It just wasn't worth it. So yeah.
So, okay. So when you're gone, this is the last one.
Hmm.
What do you want to be remembered for?
Um, how much love I give, how much I love. Yeah. I think
Oh,
that would be what I would want to be remembered.
perfect. Oh, you're making me so.
Yeah.
Well, I can see it. I can see it. So I'm sure you will be.
Okay.
So
I
I'm
hope so.
with Danica Powers.
Yes.
She is amazing.
Thank
And she is our care package, lovely e-kit lady. And if you guys need one or you want one, please reach out to her or go to our website, because if
Yes.
you buy it, all proceeds go to help needy gliders.
Yes.
And if you need one and you don't have the money, we can help you.
Yeah, absolutely.
If
Yeah.
you don't have a mentor or you like one, please reach out to one of the admins. If you're looking for
Yes.
information, don't forget we have information in the file section of our page. As always, happy gliding, be safe, and have an amazeballs day.
Yes.